I am Jaime Coleman, and this is Meet the Ocean Encounters. So I was the high predator biologist on South Georgia, working for the British Antarctic Survey, and one of the best parts of my job was getting up close and personal, and sometimes even handling the wildlife. So my role involved handling of giant petrels, which are not particularly nice in the hand, gentoo penguins, and also Antarctic fur seals. The giant petrels, as long as you can dodge their vomit, their rich, oily spew that they try and regurgitate over you, then they're fairly nice birds to have in the hand. Similarly with the gentoo penguins, if you can catch them with that huge net and get them into the bag, they're very calm. And the Antarctic fur seals, well, we had to weigh so many Antarctic fur seals, about 100 each time. And so I needed lots of volunteers, and when the seal pups are very cute, they're just 4 kilograms, 5 kilograms, very small, then everyone wants to volunteer. Everyone is freeing up their schedule, in fact, in order to help you and come along and weigh these pups. However, 3 months later, the pups are larger. They're developing canines. They weigh about 30 pounds by this stage and much faster. And everyone conveniently has a full diary. Can't come and help you, especially if it's raining, then you're not going to get any help. But still, handling and getting close to this wildlife is an absolute privilege. Sometimes you would rather not be handling the wildlife. Even in Antarctic waters, plastic pollution, ghost fishing is a huge problem, and it was frequent that we would come across seals that had been entangled in fishing nets or various other pieces of marine debris. And I was fortunate enough to be able to catch many of these, noose them and get on top of them and release them from the marine debris using a safety knife and cut them loose. It's obviously amazing to see them be free, because something around the neck of a young fur seal, for example, that's growing very quickly is going to strangle this seal. So even when these guys have things around their neck, you think that they would be grateful for you. They would understand what you were trying to do, but they don't. And it's often when you want a particular seal, you can be sure that it's going to jump into the smelliest, most disgusting elephant seal wallow in order to take refuge from you. And you have to go in after the seal. With the British Antarctic Survey, we were very lucky. We had a 3-meter pole which had a noose on it, but trying to wield this thing and get it around the seal's neck was often a very comical scene if you were watching it from afar. And you would often have to get much closer to the seal in order to cut it loose, and this would inevitably involve getting elephant seal poo, fur seal poo, and just about everything else rotten from the beach that the fur seal had climbed through. So getting up close and working these seals loose of the entanglements, it is always a risk that you're going to get bitten. And seals, there is a greater risk than many species are that when you're bitten with them, they carry many bacteria and harmful things within their mouth. And one of the things that causes, a seal bite can cause, is something called seal finger. And this is something that many of the sealers got from carrying pelts. It causes your finger to go black often and the flesh to rot. And often the treatment was actually amputation if it wasn't caught. And so I did have a close call where I managed to cut myself on the rope inside the cut of the seal, and showed my finger to a colleague, and the look on his face, he definitely thought I was going to turn into a seal zombie.
Hello, Meet the Ocean fans. This is your host, Paul North, interrupting the episode for a very important announcement. Specifically, to congratulate you for having just listened to the 50th podcast release by Meet the Ocean. I started this project because I believe in the power of storytelling and shared experiences. We need more and better ways to teach all age groups how to better value the resources and ecosystems of our planet. Meet the Ocean is a creative platform for conservation and science communication. This year, we brought virtual reality recorded in Antarctica to schools and children's hospitals in Australia and Texas. And we are now fundraising and taking bookings for more outreach through 2021. To those who have supported our outreach, please know that you are a part of this family we have built. And to those who wish to help us take this farther, you can find more content and ways to donate at meettheocean.org. And lastly, special thanks to bird nerd Jaime Coleman for being an all-star naturalist and frequent contributor to our podcast. Until next time, friends, may the saltwater be with you.
I'm very proud of the fact that I've never been nipped. And this isn't a nip, this is rope burn. This is from underneath the rope.